Hi, I'm Tamara Wickaruck from Harcourts Hills Living, and this is Tamara Talks. I'm passionate about the hills and the people in it, so every month I'll be speaking to one of the amazing residents that make up this unique corner of the world. Hi, I'm Tamara from Harcourts Hills Living, and today on Tamara Talks I have the privilege to be introducing and meeting with Alan Drew, who most of you in the community might know already. Hi Alan, thanks for being here today with me. A little birdie actually told me that before you got into this industry, you were in real estate.
I was in real estate for about 15 years.
Okay.
And I got involved in this because I bought a property in Parramatta, happened to have a funeral home on it.
Okay. Yep.
So I knew who wanted to buy the property, so I sold it to a developer and kept the funeral business. And after some time, sold the business and came and bought a real estate agency here in the hills. And at the real estate agency, my wife sold 40 houses in the first year, and I did 100 funerals. So I said to my wife one day, are we going to be funeral directors or real estate agents? She said, real estate agents. And I said, but we're just moving to Castle Hill.
Yeah.
I bought a property up there.
So how long have you been in the hills?
About 35 years now.
Okay. And I understand you've been quite involved with the community in that time?
Certainly have. I was deputy chair of the Orange Blossom Festival for 10 years.
Okay.
And have been involved in most charitable organisations in the hills.
Okay. I remember actually being on one of the floats when I was a child, obviously growing up in the area as well. So it's a great thing that the community does to get everyone involved.
We had every village in the Shire involved in Orange Blossom Festival at one stage.
Yeah.
And it was really great. It was a great community event.
So in the 30 odd years that you've been living in the Hill Shire, what kind of changes have you been seeing with the community and the people?
Big changes.
Yeah.
It was called the Gardens area, but now it's more like the high-rise home unit area.
Yes.
And there's huge development going on everywhere. But the other interesting thing too is the socio-economic mix of the hills is changing dramatically. We have a lot more multiculturalism here in the hills now, which makes it very interesting. We're seeing it in the restaurants, and the growth of some of these suburbs are just huge because of that.
Yeah.
There are roughly 82 cultures here in the hills and religious groups, and we've got to know all their rites of passage so that we can service them properly. And that's what makes this job interesting.
It's an absolutely gorgeous chapel that you do have here. Tell me a little bit about it.
This chapel is 153 years old, the original church in the Hills District, and it was excised off the property next door as a gift to the Church of England in those days.
Okay.
It was going to be kept for the church when they built their new property up over the hill, but in restoration it accidentally burnt down.
Oh, okay.
So we bought it as a burnt out shell, and this is what we've done with it. This is a church where lots of grandchildren had their grandparents married. So believe it or not, we still do weddings here. And it's from here that we started to branch out with our global aid and the other churches in the district and right across Sydney. And we're running missions into Cambodia, Vietnam, Myanmar and Thailand. That's when we take doctors from here and we go up into the smaller villages, and sometimes you see 300 or 400 people sitting on the grass in the morning waiting for you to arrive so they can see the doctor.
What kind of work do you do when you are there?
Well, we have surgeons with us, and would you believe they operate in the jungle. There's one surgeon here from Castle Hill, Dr. Malcolm Hughes, who's just the most amazing man. I've seen him operate where other people would fear to.
And how can the members of our community, help in that?
Well, Tamara, this might surprise you, but over the last 5 or 6 years, we've collected 300,000 used pairs of spectacles from the community around here, and we recycle them and we send them on the missions with us.
And are you still accepting donations of spectacles for the missions that you are going to?
Oh, absolutely. It's only last week that we sent about 500 kilos of used glasses up to Cambodia, so we need them all the time. And people just bring them in and give them to us, and that's fantastic.
Yeah. It's been really lovely to get to know you a little bit better, Alan. Is there anything that you'd like to share with us leading up to Christmas?
Yeah, we're only days away now from our ecumenical service, and that's something that we do every year. We send out invitations to families that we've serviced through the year. We have ministers from different religions coming in, and it's a full ecumenical service where families come and support each other, and we just pray for and remember those that we've serviced, and then afterwards we get together, and it's a very uplifting time for families to be part of. The first Christmas after you lost somebody is the hardest Christmas to get through, and that's what this service is designed to help people through.
Alan, it's been a privilege having a chat with you and knowing that you're such an important figure in the community, and just wanted to thank you all for watching. If you would like to see yourself on the next episode of Tamara Talks, please give me a call.